Guys, for today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to personalize a shirt by embroidering letters into it. I am using a plain gray tank top, a medium-sized embroidering ring, 4 shades, and scissors. Try to be careful and not cut yourselves or the wrong string. Begin by writing your catchphrase on your shirt with pencil. Just in case you make mistakes, you can always erase them. I'm going to begin by writing a simple hello, and we'll be decorating as we go. Writing my phrase in a very light lavender marker so you can guys see it better on camera. However, if this is your first time, I would advise if you did it with a pencil ring right after the first layer of your shirt so you don't stitch together your shirt. I would say put the letters in the middle as such and put the top ring right above it and make sure to tighten it. The next step could be one of the most confusing steps, but don't let it discourage you. Embroidery strings are made out of 8 separate strands. This is so you can choose the width of your lines. For today's tutorial, we are using all 8 lines. However, if you want to do a more clean, thin line, you're more than welcome to take some strings out of the thread. After this, we will be putting it Once you have your string through the needle, you're going to cut the piece. Remember, you can make it as long as you want. It is always easier to take out than add, so don't be afraid to cut a long string for yourself. We will be doing what it's called a stem stitch. So you will pull the needle through the back. You'll notice that 2 strings came and only 1 stays pulled back. So you will do what I like to call a loop. So just wrap it sort of around your thumb, and then you'll pluck back down and do a slight pinch and pull through. And that pattern's repeat itself. Remember, try to stay on the line that you made your template on. So loop around your thumb, pinch, and make sure that when you put your needle through, you are doing it underneath the previous string, not above. So with mine, we're gonna have to loop it back up and repeat all through your template. Once you finish your first line, my little trick with cursive letters is instead of trying to diverge to the edge, to the little ring, start again from the back, pull through, and rotate your ring. So what you will do is you'll rotate it, arch, pinch, and pull through. This will create a better outcome. What I would recommend is instead of doing the loop and pinch, just poke through, pull from the back. If your string gets ever tied up, just pull again, untangle, and pull through. This usually happens with longer strings. So I would rotate my ring again and follow my template. Pinch through the back, loop around, followed our pattern all around the E, and we're at this point where the E loops back around. You can either just back stitch it, make a simple stitch right here, or actually pull your string through and create sort of a 3D version. That is what I'm going to do. Just because I think it looks cuter that way, you're more than welcome to just create a simple back stitch a little before that. You will also notice that it could do that at the top of the L's. I will also jump over the previous stitch to create that cute pattern. So here, what you will do is you will bring back your needle towards the end of the previous stitch. Again, if your string gets tied up, that is absolutely normal. Just pull gently. So pinch, make sure it wraps around it, and keep following your stencil. At the beginning of the video, we spoke about how you can always add more string if you really need it. Just find a good stopping place. For me, this is it. This string will not be enough to finish my own, so what I will do is I will do a simple back stitch, pull it through, make sure everything comes through, and have enough string to make a knot here at the back. You don't want your letters to be undone because of this mistake. Personally, I like to tie my old string with my new string just so there's a little cohesiveness in the back of the shirt. So just remember to snip the tail of the new string, and you can always begin where you left off. So puncture through the back, create a loop, pinch, and follow your pattern. We are almost done or completely done with our letters. The only thing I like to add is a little tail to this O, just to keep on the cohesiveness of the stitch. That's just me. You can always just simple stitch it and tie a knot and cut it. It is absolutely 100% up to you. So after this, I'll just stitch, create a little tail, turn around, and tie. Like I said, I usually tie my end string to the old string if necessary. So that's a simple hello. You can always leave it like this or add some designs. I will add some designs just so it flares up a little. To add a little flair to our t-shirt, I'm doing a blue bonnet flower. I have some green string. I really like this stitch, so I just did a simple line. We will add the blue bonnet buds, which with a French knot, which I will teach you how to do. But right now, we are still continuing the same stitch. So loop around, pinch, pull through. Again, if you create a knot, it's absolutely fine. So follow your line. Of the video, we talked about using 4 colors, which I will be using to create the little buds of the blue bonnet flower. I am using a darker purple, a lighter purple, a blue, and then the rest of our second string, just so we don't throw it away. The French knot, you will put your string through your needle as before, tie it at the end. You will bring it towards the back and bring it through. The most important part is you will grab your string and you will wrap it
the needle has to be facing upwards. If it's not facing upwards, it will not happen. So you can wrap it around 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually like to do 4 turns so it's a little bit thicker, and then you pluck it back through. You pull the needle through, pull, even the string, and that is a French knot. I only ended up using 3 of the colors. I just thought it looked cuter that way. It's less of a bluebonnet and more of a wildflower, but either way, I really like it. The only thing left to do is take it out of the ring and see what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and this is our final project.